I want everyone to take a deep breath. Easy, isn't it? Let's try that again, except this time, let's take that breath through a straw. That is so much harder to do. Imagine breathing through that straw every day for the rest of your life. Simple tasks like running would be near impossible. This is what someone with cystic fibrosis suffers with every day. Cystic fibrosis is the leading life-threatening genetic condition in Australia, affecting over 3,000 people. In fact, at least 5 people sitting in this room today are carriers for the genetic mutation leading to cystic fibrosis and don't even know it. Cystic fibrosis affects many organs in the body, but primarily the lungs, where a thick, sticky mucus builds up, making breathing so difficult. This sticky mucus is a breeding ground for infection, and over time, damage from these infections becomes so great that that patient will require a lung transplant in order to survive. There's no cure for cystic fibrosis, but gene therapy may hold the key to preventing the onset of these symptoms. That's why for my PhD, I'm working on improving gene therapy in cystic fibrosis. Gene therapy simply means replacing a missing or faulty gene with a working one. In this case, the working gene gets encapsulated by a type of virus called a lentivirus. This lentivirus is what carries that working gene into the abnormal cells in the lungs. It gets administered by a machine called a nebulizer, and this nebulizer takes a liquid and it makes it into an aerosol, allowing that patient to breathe it in. The intent is that we can deliver this gene therapy to babies when they're first diagnosed with cystic fibrosis, where they could breathe in this treatment and ultimately never develop the onset of cystic fibrosis in the lungs. So how do we do this? So what I'm working on is developing this gene therapy and adding a protective coating around the outside so that when we nebulize it, we get a much higher gene therapy effectiveness in the body. So when we breathe in, we then effectively fix the lungs for those people with cystic fibrosis. So next time you take a deep breath, think of all those people still breathing through that straw. Thank you.